EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They run. Here's the one-time Panthers, Christian McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Third and 9. Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready.
Here's Young now to throw right away. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch.
And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 35. That one good for 26 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Watch out now. Down. Black, 95. Check, huh?
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he will get into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his fourth touchdown on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get set.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Purdy to throw. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the 49er
Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
Yellow. Get set.
He'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Number 87.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Watch out.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 7.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
On play action, Young. Rolling right, it's taken in. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down, Panthers.
Young hands it to Hubbard. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Carolina.
Out of the shotgun, Young. His throw left side is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Ready?
Here comes Hubbard on a toss to the right. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Ready. Hut.
Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Makes the score Panthers 14, 49ers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow.
A first down throw for Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run here with McCaffrey. He'll manage only a couple. Trevon Merrick up to make the tackle.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Panthers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here's a designed run. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Edo blue.
From the gun, it's Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Yellow, 43. Steel, black, blaster, stick, mega. Go pink.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Quick hitting slant there. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Red, 38, red, yellow. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Young going to give it to Brooks.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Down, set.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he will score! Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, Panthers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Now, Watkins on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yellow. Get set, get set. 118, what's up?
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And another first down, and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Get set,
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Crazy. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft. hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Carry now for Brooks. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
7-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go. Set. 45. White. 5.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
17 yards.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Yellow. 22. Hut, hut.
They'll go play action with Young. Moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Steel. Black. White. White. 10.
To throw, Young. And a nice run and close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
And this is 3rd.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set. 50, green. You, yellow. Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Young. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. This one from 54 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get set, get set. Up.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Purdy.
At their 49-yard
Up on the left side, going to be intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Liking 18. Steady.
Now, this looks like a design run. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
To the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
He'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Here's Young. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27th.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Quick throw, taken in.
Set. Hut. Striker. 3-3. Yes. Ready.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
12 yards.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
Hut.
Now Young to the goal line and in. Tenorilla McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Panthers 31, 49ers 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Outside.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Michael Jackson in for the stop. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Get set. Get set.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
Set cut.
On play action, Young. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 33, here's second down and 2.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Young. He'll shuffle us out quickly to McMillan. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play for the Panthers. 41 yards.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and 1 at the Niners' 17-yard line.
On second down, Young. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Opposite. Green. Let's go now. Yellow. 33. Ready.
Brooks is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The extra point, up and good. Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
It's now second and 6.
From the 35, here's second down and 6.
Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Got it.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. Red, 38.
Motion.
Hut.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Good blocking, and he's in. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Box. Tango. Get set.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. To the 20. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. That is a big gain for the 49ers. A gain of 66 yards. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. We get on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Black, 95. Needle blue. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue, 30. Ready.
To throw is Young. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, set, blaster, 6, yellow, 22, green jack, blue striker. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. He finds McMillan downfield, and it's caught. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. I'm all for giving the ball to your fullback and giving him a chance to get in on the action. But I don't love running him side to side. That's the running back's job. If you're going to give it to the fullback, plow ahead, come on offensive line, let's get some push. But now you find yourself losing yardage. I just don't love the call.
Forced out wide. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Set, hut. Steal, red, white, white. Hut, hut.
Now Young. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down is Young. He's got room at the 30. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, They picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
A safe kick taken at the 5.
Isaac Guerrero on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Ridiculous. Take him out.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Get set.
Here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
1st and 10 for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Third down. Purdy. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10.
A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's in! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Panthers 52, 49ers 21.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Rolling right. Off he goes. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Blaster. Drill green. Cut.
Here's Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Panthers stretch things out even further.
49ers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second and 10. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
It is third and long.
Yellow. Outside. Up.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here, set.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Blue striker. Cut.
On second down, Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
10 Black.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Set, cut.
A second down throw for Young. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And a nice run. It was close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
45, White. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Open man, left side, he's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
66, 49ers 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now Watkins on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yellow. Fox. Check. Kick. 118. What's up? 53. Stop.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Garendo. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.